Hey everyone, it's Eric Manuel with Mayor Breckenridge. I'm here tonight at CMC where we are kicking off a relaunch of our Breck Sustainability Plan.
One of the goals of the Sustainable Breck Plan update is to re-engage the community in all of the various activities, initiatives, and programs that Sustainable Breck has going on.
Our current plan's 10 years old now, and we've hired some consultants to walk us through a full redo of our plan. We have had great success with our last plan, everything from 2 all-electric battery buses that we've purchased to an all off-the-grid, solar-only housing that we're building, our plastic bag bans in full effect and working great. Our recycled bags have been a huge hit for years now.
It's been 10 years and we've done some regular check-ins, but one of the real opportunities with this is to have real-time information and to provide a data dashboard with all of our accomplishments and progress, and to see where we can really focus in and have more opportunity to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we're excited for this next phase and to come up with some real actionable items that we can take to the community and start kicking this ball a little farther down the road.
With the open house today, we are going to be talking to the community about their ideas for the future, but we're also going to check in with them again in July. And then after the plan is updated, we hope to have regular check-ins with the community to make sure that we are really accomplishing what it is that they want to see us do. So thank you all for being here, and we really look forward to your input.
So just excited to be with you. AECOM, we help communities and clients like yourselves realize your sustainability goals. We work with you, we're good listeners, and we really want to hear from you tonight and throughout this process on what do you see as your goals for sustainability and how can we get there, giving a very clear roadmap on how to achieve your goals.
And we're going to get some input from you tonight as to what form those changes should take. Should any be dropped? Should any be combined? Are there new areas that we need to look at, and why? The 3 focuses, the lenses we're bringing here are environmental stewardship, kind of where sustainability started, and then quality of life, livability, and then the way we're governed on sustainability issues, including and emphasizing equity, diversity, and inclusion. So we will come back to these 3 areas at the end of your session, after we do the exercise where you're going to be voting with little green dots and red dots on which of the areas you want to save and which you want to combine and which may be dropped out. We're going to end with these 3 questions, your reaction to how we're doing in these areas so far.
I don't remember wildfires being so impactful to our air quality, I would say, in the first 10 years I lived here.
And it's just tragic when you just don't want to be outside because the air quality is so poor.
Well, and then there's also,
I mean, the cost of living here is so high, and the wages just don't meet it. And it's I know that you can't mandate that, and it seems like it's improving with Valley Resorts 20 an hour.
Right.
But I think it's an issue that has to at least be talked about.
We know we've seen good and bad changes, so how do we feel we're doing right now as a town in environmental stewardship?
So we're starting to see EV chargers go into parking lots now, so that is fantastic. We're even seeing them go into houses and commercial properties as well. We've got incentives for properties to provide bus stations if there isn't one. We have just passed a zero energy ready homes building code.
Do you think that it would be nice for more larger companies and organizations to take ownership, incentivizing people riding their buses or riding bikes in the summer, that type of thing? And just more of an engagement between large businesses that are here and people that are coming, whether they're here for 6 months or 4 years or whatever, creating those relationships, I feel helps people a lot.
Yeah, okay.
As a whole, the town does an awesome job just promoting environmental stewardship and having the tools to do it. But I still think there's what I've talked about already, that disconnect that it's not being like totally consumed by the public, like people that live here. And if it was, we'd be like the most sustainable town, I feel like, one of them or something. Because there's the tools there. It's just like, how do we get people to use those tools and businesses to engage with that, just so we're all on the same page? Because we're just not, as a town, like you were saying, like the attitude is just like whatever, you know. It's like people don't care, they're not invested, but if you live here, you know, you should be. And like, how can we get that message across?
And I think, like, again, just put a little placard up and be like, you saved this much because this much goes to electricity. And
it's the best grade separated paved pathway in the United States that I know of. They're opening up a new section to Fremont Pass this summer, and then hopefully they hope to connect Leadville to Fremont Pass. Eagle County is almost done with this section, so you'll be able to bike from Breckenridge all the way to Aspen.
And trying to adjust how you are targeting visitors and bring the people that we want to be here through events that are interesting to those people.
And that is now such a priority and passion of our communities, to take pride in where we live and take care of where we live. And that is a huge growth moment for this community as a whole in Summit County. That's been a huge growth moment.
We hope you'll help us with the plan, and we'd love to have you become involved.